This is one for the OGs. Mulberry Home. If you know me, then you know that I personally like weird and wonderful things that Mulberry has created, and if anyone comes in with a weird or wonderful thing, the likelihood is I'm going to keep it for myself. This little sign here, or I can't, my finger's weird. This little sign here, I believe, came off one of the stores, the OG stores in London. They used to hang them outside like swinging signs, but they used to be small. I believe that one was one. I like strange things. I've got a roll of Scotch grain. I got buttons. I got toggles. I got belts. I've got books, flannels, cologne. I collect it. So this one is for the people who have been there since the start. Mulberry Home was established by Roger Soule, the founder of Mulberry, I believe in the 90s. He bought Charlton House, which is a local hotel to us, and it was fully furnished in Mulberry Home. There's still, although owned by Ballantyne Group now, there are still a lot of elements of Mulberry Home in there. And if you ever book a stay, I recommend trying to find the Mulberry, because it's really fun. There's a lovely Scotch grain chair in the foyer. That's my favourite. Anyway, so he produced this book, and I've just gone through his book again to see if I could find what I'm going to show you now. Unfortunately, it's not in there, but this is well worth a read. Features Bob Geldof's home, Darcy Bustle's home. Mulberry really was everywhere in the 90s and 2000s in terms of fashion and homeware, etc. You can still, the Mulberry Home name was bought out, and you can still purchase some of the sort of like more classic fabrics from John Lewis, from the company who now produces it. But other than that, it's not in circulation. So if you ever find any cool things, I've had candles. I sold the candles. Do you remember the candles? Baubles. Yeah, baubles. They're Christmas baubles that came off of the tree, the Christmas tree that Roger Soule had in the Mulberry factory shop. We acquired the baubles from that tree when it was taken down. Packaging, paperwork, advertisement. We personally, I think it's been long enough. I don't think they can sue us now, can they? Mary, our mannequin, she features in the shop tour, which is the video I just did. Mary the mannequin was rescued from the skip, from the Mulberry shop. Don't think we're allowed to say that because it's technically stealing, but don't at us. Mulberry mannequin. I've also at home one of my most prized possessions that I will bring in maybe one day and show everyone. But I have the bee. I have the bee from Mulberry, from the factory shop sign, before it was taken down. It's gold brass, and it's on a wooden plinth. It's very heavy, but yeah, they had the whole Mulberry. I think we really would have been arrested if we had taken the whole Mulberry. But we got a B. Another member of staff got an L, an A.
At the time, to be fair,
we were working from the time. We weren't like
thieves.
Yeah, but there is a really long story, and I won't go into it now, but they did used to discard of the Christmas decorations and things, and because staff were taking them, they putting them on eBay, they stopped doing it, so they all go to a warehouse now in deepest, darkest Somerset, and I would love to get into that warehouse.
To be destroyed, though?
To be destroyed. But yeah, so if you ever see like the giant nutcrackers, they were once illegally taken, guys.
Well, that's okay.
Technically. So I'm going to show you a piece from the Mulberry Home collection in case you ever see it on your travels. These pieces come up a lot. I see them a lot personally. So I just thought I'd walk you through them. Sorry, they're behind me. So that if you ever see them come up and you're interested but you're not sure, then you know. So this collection is called the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. I've been told by ex-employees, so OG ex-employees, that this was a friends and family set. So it was given to staff and friends of the company, etc. I've had many of these sets, and I've had many of the bowls, and they are big fruit bowls, jugs. I think I've had every piece in my collection. I gave quite a lot to my family members and stuff because I kept finding it. But I personally don't like to sell it because I think it's like archive pieces. But if anyone's interested, then this set is for sale. because I have doubles. So this is it's from Mulberry at Home. It's the old logo with the tree. I believe it's 90s, and like I said, it was a friends and family set. It's called the Mad Hatter Tea Party, and it's flagged all along the top. As you can see, it's very irregular, which says to me, I'm no pottery expert. It's hand painted. So you see all the brush strokes there before it's glazed. This one unfortunately has a tiny little chip on the nozzle there, but it's fully hand painted. So you'll find with a lot of these clangering that there are imperfections. So I'll show you. So I got the teapot, which has a tiny chip. The rest of the collection has nothing wrong with it. So this one comes with 2 cups. They're sort of a regular cup size, a bit bigger than a teacup, but not mugs. Also hand painted. Now what you'll find is the mugs are not marked. They were purchased from the same person, and they were exactly the same pattern. The mugs are not marked. The teapot is. Because I believe it was made for family and friends, I don't think they didn't mark everything. It was a gift. The saucers are marked. Now this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Perfect. Glaze. This isn't chipped. This is a default. This is a default in the glaze, which personally I'm so weird, but I really like, because I feel like it's like more handmade. It's like more like a personal, like someone's accidentally done that. But yeah, so that one's got a thing. But I found over the years and from collecting this stuff that I've had a teapot with a glazing issue. I've had a jug with a glazing issue. I've had 2 large bowls, about very big bowls. I still got one at home with glazing issues. So it was they were obviously maybe trial or whatever. But if you ever see this set, because I know they come up quite often, they are Mulberry and they're from the 90s and they're really cool. They're really, really cool. And that's all I'm going to say about it today. I'll show you some of my other weird collectibles, but I thought I would just do a little Mulberry home video, because you don't see a lot of them at all. And these are available in store. At the moment, I'm not going to put these on the website because I'm not going to send them. Only because this has a tiny, tiny chip, and I don't want it to get smashed or anything. I'm a bit funny like that. So if you do want to come and view it, it's in the shop. We also have a further 4 teacups and 4 saucers, which will be sold separately. So that's super cool. And if anyone knows any more about it, then please comment down below or send me some of the literature. I'd love to see if anyone has any like not posters, but any like prints or advertisements for it. And if you have anything strange to sell, please sell it to me, because I love it and I want to create an archive of Mulberry goods. And one day you'll be visiting my Mulberry museum, I'm sure. But for today, thank you.